we got to give it to them. They've been asking, what do we use as far as these KLIN Korea? What's the procedure? What towels you use for what?
Now
Let's give them a little taste.
Now that KLIN Korea is going viral, we got to let you guys know how to use them. So
what we use them for.
Stick around. All right, we're going to get started with the staple. We're going to get started with the one that we probably use more than any of the towels because we use it for every single detail. We're not talking about the drying towel. The drying towel, they're all great. Let's get that out of the way. They're all fantastic. And shout out to all the people that are using KLIN. Everybody that's... Yes, because the comments, everybody has been... Even my man Reaper, he was just like... He said, I have a lot of KLIN. He goes, they are expensive. He goes, but I will tell you, they are outlasting the other ones. They're going strong. And over time is when you really... They're like a fine wine. They just get better and better with time. Some of them get softer with time. Some of them get a little bit loosened up with time, but they just get better. Like that's where the standing quality is. That's where the difference is. It's not in all the other things that we, the consistencies, the quality control, the premium dyes that they're using, the manufacturing process they're using. It has nothing to do with that when we talk about the performance, because these have little to no drop off. We're talking years. There's KLIN Korea towels we've been using for years, and I would pick that over any other brand. I'll take that over the second place any day. I'll take a used KLIN Korea. I'll take a box full of, when there's stuff where you may find at like flea markets or secondhand where you're like, yo, secondhand, that motherfucker is still better than all the other ones. That's what KLIN Koreas are. Secondhand, they're better than these other ones. So
a lot, man. I'm saying a lot, brother.
Yeah. So this towel here is one that Sal kind of brought in. We bought a couple of them.
We bought a couple because
but we're only talking about this specific one because there's multiple.
We bought this one because it's like the lowest price towel. It's smaller.
Yeah.
And so I was like, man, let me just get these a shot. I'm sure we could use them. I got them mostly for the runoff. When you dry the car, you don't want a big towel. You just want something small.
Yeah, the mirrors, the areas where the drips. Yeah.
So we got them for that, and so they weren't getting a lot of play. Yeah. They were pretty fresh using them. So I said, hey bro, these towels. What it is, it's a duo. It's the duo different size towel. They got large, medium, and small. This here is a small. Boom. So these things work great when you use these on the drying the vehicle, right?
Yeah. Same material, same,
just smaller.
Yeah, everything, but just a smaller size.
So and they come in different colors.
And this came out years ago.
Yes, it came out different colors, and I was like, hey man, you ever think about using these on the rims? I was like, because I just did one real quick, and I did it on a high performer. I did it on the AMG, and he goes, hey man, that's a $20 towel.
Yeah.
They ain't using no KLIN Korea on no rims. You tripping? And I was like, well, these are the best towels. Why wouldn't we use the best towel for the hardest job? And so I did. I said, bro, this is it. He goes, man, that's a $20 towel. I said, come here, come try it. And my man went down there and he goes, that's it.
Well,
I'm putting that order in today.
Well, first, tell them what we were doing before we used this towel.
On the rims?
Yes, and tell them what part of the dry, like they need to know. Paint them a picture of what's happening before, what the issue was, and the solution.
So we do the contact wash. The wash is done. We're pretty much working with a clean vehicle, and I do the finishing of the wheels. And when we do the finishing of the wheels, they're a little wet. We blow them off with the Ryobi dryer, tag team it with the Tornador, get as dry as possible. And I would go through with the, what do you call it, with the recycled towels to clean.
Yeah, like we were normally using like Kirk Franklin's or the ones that are kind of
all the downgraded towels.
Yeah, they're not. We're not using them on paint work anymore, and we weren't even using KLIN for wheels.
We was using like random beat
whatever we had that we were cycling out.
Yeah, and I was we're doing these AMGs and these M3s, the M series, and I'm going to like 3-4 towels on just the rims. Just the rims.
And this is after the rim's already clean.
Yes.
This is the final wipe down on the rims.
So we all know how those rims get. And I'm just like, man, I'm just going through so many towels, just wasting a lot of time. I'm going through 2 towels at a time on the rim. The last towel to do the finish, right?
Yeah.
Going through these towels, and I was like, man, I had this towel on me. Well, so it just wasn't cutting it. I was wasting too much time.
Yeah.
Like, too much time, too much towels, too much laundry.
Yeah.
I said, man, I ain't gonna tell him. I'm just gonna use this towel.
I would have said no. I would have said, you tripping.
And I used this towel, and I was like, this is it. I said, brother, come check this out. He goes, he's all, man, if it's worth it, we'll give it a shot. But then that's a $20 towel, man.
Yeah.
We can't be doing that.
Yeah.
And I said, come here. Then my man got up and just said, this is it. This is it right here. That transformed. Now I could, on the finishing towel, man, I could use one towel on all 4 rims, plus the door jams.
Yeah.
Yes, we're using KLIN Korea on door jams.
And the floor mats.
Yes.
And the rubber floor mats. So
don't forget running boards.
Yes, running boards. So this changed my whole perspective on an expensive towel and what it should be used. Excuse me. This changed my whole perspective on an expensive towel and what it should be used for. Number one, because obviously the first thing you think of is, okay, cost. Is this cost effective? Is this smart to be doing? I'm pretty much running a towel through, like I'm running it to the ground. I'm doing the dirtiest of the dirty work with this expensive towel. And then I asked Sal, okay, how long was it taking you before? How many towels were we going before? I looked at how many Kirk Franklins we were buying per month. I looked at how much laundry we were doing per month. I looked how much detergent we were going through per month. Once I did the calculations on the cost per towel, and then also how many uses are you getting out of this per shot? Do you need 2 per car, 1 per car? How many of these do we need? So once all that was said and done, I said, okay, the time was right. We were saving time. We were saving money on towels, but I also needed to know, what is the durability of this towel? Can this towel handle it? This towel can more than handle it. I'm going to tell you how good, and this is a testament to the quality of KLIN Korea, because we have used towels that we use to do the grimiest dirty work on wheels, running boards, bottom sections, rocker panels, chrome grills, engines. And at times we will wash those, and when push comes to shove, if we're on site somewhere and we run out of towels, Sal has used those same towels on windows.
Yes. Yes.
The same towel that we used, and you got to separate we separate everything. We're really diligent about separating everything. Glass, from grimy towels to interior towels to rinseless towels to waterless towels to polish and sealant towels. All of those are separated. But when push comes to shove, you got to do what you got to do. And when you're working on glass, sometimes it's like, man, none of this stuff is done. Sal's at times like, yo, give me one of them Clint's. Like, yo, we use that for something else, Sal. I don't know if you
get those get done on the rims. I said, I don't care. It's fresh. It's clean.
Yes. When they clean up, these things recover so well. They recover to the point where they look brand new, unless you go a really long time without washing them. Even then, when they come back, they come back. It's not like I took this one through the ringer. This thing's gonna get beat up. Or I know this one is done. We don't throw away cleans because we're past the point thinking it changes your perspective. Because when you have, we don't throw away cleans because we get surprised every time we throw them into the laundry and they come back out. It's like, I don't even know what towel I was using that I did that dirty, grimy, nasty work on. Because that's when we talk about quality, we're talking about that. Why wouldn't you use the best engineered manufacturer made from the best materials possible to do the most difficult work?
Think about that one.
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? It's literally made to go through that shit. It's built that tough. Like it's built for it. These other ones, they ain't built like that. They're not built like that.
It's like you ain't trying to get your work shoes dirty? What you mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, it's like you got the big guns. Okay, you're not gonna put the fullback in. It's 4th and 1, and you're on the goal line. You ain't gonna put Marshawn in. Yeah. You ain't gonna put Marshawn in. That's what. Oh no, let's try the Kirk Franklin. Their old trusty Kirk Franklin. No. We're going in there with the KLIN Korea. So that in turn ended up doing what? So Sal started. This was like Sal's little project. Yeah. He bought a few of these, and we lost a few of them too. Because we weren't used to having a towel this size, and I think we would leave it in clients' cars on accident and stuff. But where did we go after you started using it for the wheels? Because the wheels, we saw an immediate turnaround, consistency, and finish when we started using it on the wheels.
Where's the second color? Yeah, so there's 2 colors. We run with 2 colors. The red is to match the KCX red line. The red line, what we got with the
wheel
RRR alkaline magic.
That's like red code red means grimy shit.
So that's what we use these for. So then I said, "Oh man, if these work this good on the wheels and the grimy work, let's use this other color one. I want you to try it on the interior."
Yeah, and we're talking a couple years ago. So we've been doing this for quite some time. People have been asking on the videos, "Now, what towel are you guys using? What towel are you guys using?" And on camera, it kind of looks a little purple. It's not a purple towel. It's just because the color variants.
Gray, right? I'm colorblind, so
yeah,
it's great.
And we have to be really strategic with the towel choice and selection we use as far as color wise, because Sal is colorblind, so he's not going to be able to see some of the colors. So we made sure that I said, you know what? At first, we were using this one for the wheels because we didn't have the red one.
Right.
And I said, Sal, what if I just get, all of our KCX wheel stuff is all red. Why don't I just get the red cleanse for all the wheels and all the dirty work and all the grimy work? And he goes, yeah, for sure. I'll definitely, that way they're separated. There's no mismatch. So we have about, I don't know what,
about 10
of these guys and about 10 of these guys. And when we're loading up the van and we're on site and we're doing jobs, instead of using I was using on average maybe 2 to 3 interior towels, I could do a maintenance vehicle, 1 towel for sure. I could do a detail that's like average with 1 towel as well. If it's a disaster, maybe 2. But that second one, I could probably, these towels work so good if we've done multiple maintenance cars in one day where I've done like 4 cars. And I'm using just this 1 towel because it's just saturated with maybe the Kosh Chemi ASC, or it's saturated with, even if it's saturated with MZR, man, there's times where I'll do the front of the car with MZR and I won't even have to put any more because it's a drying towel, so it absorbs.
Yeah.
So it's going to have residual in there. So as I'm wiping, it's holding stuff down. And as far as rims, when the rims are still a little wet, you're not pushing that water around. You're actually absorbing it into the towel. So our finishing process, we're going to save that for a video. We're going to show you the finishing process of wheels. And that finishing process of wheels is second to none. It's absolutely second to none. And we've tried it with all different types of grades of towels, a few different brands. None of them performed the way we're talking. How long did it normally take? Let's say we have a Bentley that's SUV and it's a maintenance that we do every 2 weeks. It's a daily driver, so it gets driven quite a bit. Those things have a ton of brake dust and it's black polished rims. How long would something like that for the finishing of the rims, if you're using Kirk Franklin's or any other brand towel that we used in the past besides Clint, how long would it take you and about how many towels for all 4 rims would you go through?
I'll go anywhere from 3 to 4 towels. And then it'll take me from roughly about anywhere from 5, 6, 7 minutes.
Okay, now, what are you looking at?
Now, one towel, we're probably looking anywhere from 2 to 4 minutes.
2 to 4 minutes. And that's with this one Clint
That's
Korea
with just
towel.
one clean towel.
Yeah.
And then right around done with that, we go straight into door jams.
Yeah.
With this thing. No drop off.
Yeah.
No drop off. So this is a drying.
Or you could go door jams, wheels, depending on the car and
on the soil level.
Yeah.
So again, this is a drying towel. This is the duo, the smaller duo.
Yeah.
And there have been times where we were just doing exteriors. We ran out of drying towels, a regular drying towel. Guess what came in the clutch?
Yeah. Yeah.
We roll with a bunch of these.
Yeah.
These are a drying towel. I think we dry the whole car with like 2-3 towels. Or the small ones.
we could dry them if you have a blower and you're drying. The reason I like it so much is because it does have that high level of absorbency. So if I'm running into something, working on something, like if it gets wet, I'm not worried. Okay, it's wet over here, no big deal, especially on the rims. If you're running with a towel that's not specifically meant to dry, even if it's like a twist loop towels we've used in the past, you guys know what it does when water hits it and you're trying to do a final finish. Okay, now it's smearing all the stuff everywhere. I got it.
Not picking up. It's moving dirt.
Exactly. This here, it's picking up, and the way that it picks up is different than any other towel that you're going to use. As soon it's grabbing, it's pulling, it's doing everything the way that it should the first time. And that is, specifics like this are hard to communicate through feel or touch. Like, oh, it looks just like that's always, everybody says the same thing. Oh, it looks just like the other one, so it must be the same. Let them know so.
You were mistakenly wrong.
Yeah. Totally
wrong. You couldn't be more wrong.
Yeah. That's always going to be the first indicator of something that, oh, well, it looks the same. Like what's that Hyundai, the SUV that they're trying to make like a Range Rover? Yeah. Well, is it a Range Rover?
Definitely ain't no Range Rover.
Pay a little bit closer attention to it and you'll realize that it's not. And one thing I love about the Clint Korea towels also are the consistency. The sizes are all the same. Everything is the same. They're coming out with new colors with this guy here to coordinate stuff. But these are so if you're looking for a towel where to start off with,
yes,
I think this is a good starter.
Get your feet wet right here.
Yes, because you can play with, if you just get one of these towels, you could try it out as a drying towel to begin with. And then if you want to take it to the interiors, okay, take it to the interiors. I feel confident using this on interiors and then washing it and then using it as a drying towel. That's how confident I am in Clint.
This is what my man does on an interior with those third rolls. He uses this towel. He hits the windows first.
Oh, yeah.
The third row window, so I don't have to climb back there. And then he continues the detail of the interior. Yeah, that's how dope this towel is.
Yeah.
And if you use a Clint Korea drying towel, the Duo, I could you tell me how it works on the windows when you dry. You're like, damn, this shit grabbed it. So so that's what I finished now with the window. This is not even a window towel.
Yeah. We'll get into that deep. We'll get deeper into that. But as far as utility wise, I think your best bet, if you're looking to get a Clint Korea towel that performs, that you can use and kind of get an idea like what's Clint really about, get one of these joints. We have other towels by Clint that we use for grimier work, but if you're just trying, like people are, oh, well, it's expensive. Okay, well, this one here saves me time on laundry. Time is money. Time on laundry. It saves me detergent. Money on detergent, and then money on having to buy 4 towels, which is just equivalent to this one towel that's doing a better job and that's more versatile, that's going to have higher quality, and it's going to last longer. So when we talk cost, we're not talking price tag. We're talking the cost of labor, the cost of doing laundry, the cost of your time, the cost of rework. That's real cost. When you're thinking cost in business, you're not just thinking price tag. What is this going to cost me later on down the road is what you should be thinking. is this cheaper one. I saw a video where a guy was talking about, oh, well, I could do this, I could do that. But if there's a better one, why not just get the better one? But then he goes into talking about his towels, and he goes, oh, I love the Clint Koreas, but they're so expensive. Like you just said that you weren't going to cut corners over here, and now you're cutting a corner. You know what I'm saying? But again, some people, these towels are not for everybody.
It's a damn shame.
There's some people that will not get out of that. Like you could say whatever you want, detailers, DIYers, whatever. When you guys all complain, oh, nobody wants to pay my prices. Oh, people are cheap. Oh, people this and that. No, you're cheap. You're cheap. Like you say what you want, you're cheap. If you're not willing to spend a little bit more to really change how your business outcomes are. And that's just facts. So the people that have KLIN, the people that use these, the people that have listened to the advice that we've given, because it's all tried and true advice. These are things that we've gone through in our business and that we use every single day. That's why there's channels out there where it's kind of like, oh, show me more. And they can't really show you more. We show you every day. Like you want to talk transparency. We go out there and show you guys what we're doing and how we're doing it, our process. Like there ain't no gatekeeping here. And we're not going to gatekeep, the best towels on the market. So KLIN Korea, if you guys want them, they're there for you. They're going to hold you down. Get one of each. As a matter of fact, just get one of each. Get one for your wheels and just use it for your wheels on the finishing stage of your wheels. And then get one for your interiors and just start there. You tell me that. You'll be able to do the whole interior and exterior with these two towels. You're gonna need you'll need a finisher towel for your for whatever sealant or drying aid or whatever you put on the excess, or not. You may just be able to do that with your drying towel. But try this for exterior. Try this for interior. You let us know what you think. Pick them up at Detail Division. Let them know Joel sent you and Sal sent you if you want. If not, who cares? But go get them, man. These things, telling you, these things we're not detailing without KLIN.
Nope.
Catch you guys on the next one.